Good morning, Arthur Rafferty, ASNI TV. I would like to speak to you this morning about the Maze prison. After all the meetings and talks about the long case site, these muppets at Stormont cannot still agree what form it should take. After 16 years of some sort of agreement about peace, surely it's time to say enough is enough and sack the whole lot of them. As politicians, they are a joke, as is their two leaders, Waldorf and Stadler, the Muppets. The money they cost the public purse is a disgrace. Of course, I don't blame them. I blame the voters who vote for them year after year. A total waste of a vote. Now, I have had meetings with many people who told me that they are not going to vote again until new, young, competent politicians come forward, as these rejects have been tried and tested and failed badly, and this country is falling to pieces. Voters of Northern Ireland, wise up. We deserve better. Now, I'd like to speak about the legal system here in Northern Ireland, which is a complete joke. Once again, this corrupt legal system never ceases to amaze me, because now I am taking a case against corrupt doctors, solicitors and lawyers. The Bar Council is trying to stop me by refusing me legal representation. They have told all their legal firms in Northern Ireland not to take my case on. Yet these same corrupt, indecent people have agreed to send a solicitor to Peru. The solicitor's name is Peter Madden, to represent two people who have been caught smuggling dope in Peru. Strange how they can get legal representation, no problem. Yet I cannot. Or maybe it's because I am taking corrupt doctors, solicitors and lawyers to court, members of the Old Boys Club, also a corrupt judge who is also involved in my case. I would like to speak to you about an insurance scam which I spoke about a month ago. I would like to bring you up to date about a story I got about a month ago about an insurance scam between doctors, lawyers and solicitors. It's strange how we come back to those three people. I have made some progress, as I have a retired investigative journalist helping me. We have went through a lot of names and dates of meetings to date, and some of the names we came across will shock the public when I divulge them. I have also had a few calls from people working in the insurance business who want a face-to-face meeting with me, which I am hoping to do in the next week or so. The money involved in these dealings are large amounts. I will keep you up to date with my progress. I have had a rush of people coming to my two advice centres here in Belfast asking for help about asbestosis cases. One lady in particular, aged 82 years of age, whose husband has died just there recently. Now, she washed his clothes for all the years they were married. Now she is suffering from severe coughing and bringing up phlegm. This lady has all the symptoms of asbestosis: finger clubbing, bilateral crackles in the lower back, shortness of breath, reduced exercise tolerance, chest infections. Yet 4 doctors who examined her said she does not have asbestosis. One doctor in particular says you cannot get asbestosis from washing your husband's clothes. I never heard as much crap in all my life. Another 76-year-old man worked in the shipyard for 16 years, attending 3 different hospitals. All said he did not have asbestosis. There again, he has all the symptoms of a sufferer of asbestosis. I will be making arrangements to send these two people to see an asbestos specialist in Liverpool. He is a doctor who knows something about the sickness. These doctors in Belfast are only chest consultants and know very little about asbestosis. My charity, ASNI, will be sending these two elderly people to Liverpool, and we will be footing the bill. Yet we cannot get funding from Stormont or the Belfast City Council. Their excuse is that my charity does not fit their criteria. For funding, this will be the 15th person we have sent to get a proper diagnosis of the sickness. Anyone suffering from an asbestos-related disease and are looking for help can contact me. My mobile number is 07715 921137. That is a 24-hour call. And if you cannot call to see me, we can arrange for home visits to be taking place. We are also on the internet. I would like you to go on and listen to the stories I have to tell. You can go to arthurrafferty.com. You can go to ASNI www.asbestossupportni.co.uk, YouTube Arthur Rafferty, and Arthur Rafferty Docker. Go to one of my sites and read the stories. About Egypt. So much for those two warmongers, Britain and America, as they stand by and watch the Egyptian army kill innocent men, women and children, most of who are unarmed. You don't see Cameron and Obama rushing to send the innocent people arms like they are willing to do in Syria. And the reason is that Egypt are allies with those two warmongers. And for the rest of the world to stand by and watch it happen, it beggars belief. I would love if Russia stepped in and supplied arms and food to those innocent people to see if those two warmongers would try and tell Russia what to do. But somehow I don't think that will happen. I was speaking to a person in West Belfast. A racket that is happening all the time in West Belfast, according to an estate agent, is that in that area, that people who no longer pay their mortgages and have to hand their homes back to the large banks and the building societies. Not all, but a lot of people strip the kitchens, also bathrooms, radiators, light fittings, doors, boilers and fires. They leave the house completely stripped. I said to the estate agent, surely that must be illegal to do that. She shook her head and said, that happens all the time. I would like to know what the law has to say about that, and what redress a person has if these criminals and vandals do that to a house. Surely it must be a crime to do that to anyone's property. I would like someone in authority to advise me, because I have had a lot of inquiries from people about this racket. Surely in a civilised town that should never happen. But then we live in Belfast. Any replies will be treated in strict confidence. There must be a law that can bring these gangsters, racketeers and criminals to court and serve a stiff sentence in jail where they belong. Last of all, I would like to speak about Princess Diana, whose murder has come back to haunt a lot of people in England. I see the murder of Diana has come back to haunt the royal family. I am a self-taught investigative journalist. I have looked into a few murders of victims in the Troubles here in Belfast. One was my own father's, whose murder I have solved after 39 years without any help from any government organisation or the RUCPSNI. I have followed Diane's story right from the start, and I am under no illusion that she was murdered. Not as they would like you to believe it was unlawful killing. Now there is new evidence that the military was involved. Well, I thought all along that the orders to murder Diane came right from the top in Whitehall and Scotland Yard. The new evidence is going to be looked into by Whitehall and Scotland Yard. Surely there should be an independent group who should look into the death of Diane, not those who were involved in the conspiracy. But of course, they are working towards a complete whitewash of the evidence. Anyone who has a story to tell and wishes me to air it can call me on my mobile 07715 921137, or I can send a reporter out to get your story at home. I will tell your story as you tell me. Nothing will be cut. Thank you for watching ASNI TV. See you soon.